So from creating that powerful look to gaming right now on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, sometimes we catch ourselves daydreaming as the temptation to escape into a fantasy world becomes just too good to resist. Well, today, Graham's dreams just got a bit more real than most as we review Final Fantasy 15.
Now, some games, yes, they come and go, but then there are those rare special titles that stick with us. Final Fantasy is one such title. The franchise has seen a world of gaming change from 2D pixels to HD rendered bliss. Gareth Woods is back in the hot seat to chat about the latest in the franchise, Final Fantasy 15.
Nice. So those Latin lessons are paying off now, hey?
I did study Latin at school. How does the Final Fantasy 15 stand out from the very long list of releases?
Okay, well, this is where I'm going to be honest and say I've never played a Final Fantasy until this one.
Aha!
It's something I'm not proud of. I mean, it's a franchise that's got a long...
People have just been turning their TVs on.
Yeah. It's got a long history, but I think the one thing that the developers, Square Enix, have almost concentrated on is the fact that there are a lot of people who, I mean, if it's in its 15th iteration, there can be a lot of people who just weren't around, you know? I mean, if
it also makes it kind of exclusive. You're going to think, are you a fantasy player or not?
Exactly.
Know?
And so what they've done is they realized that it can be a little bit daunting to get involved now. So what they've done rather is like, in fact, in the title screen as the game loads in.
What I'm liking about this is it seems quite romantic. You got your crew, man.
Yeah.
But you don't look like you're dressed for a bushveld excursion.
No. So you see, what happened was the main storyline is you were on your way to go get married, and you know, in typical movie like The Hangover style, your car breaks down with hilarious consequences, and you know, as a bachelor party goes, now you're hunting giant dual horn mutant things.
How do the game dynamics kind of play out? What sort of gamer will enjoy this?
Okay, so I mean, if you're an RPG fan, so a role-playing game fan, then obviously this is it's a title that these are one of this series is pretty much one of the kind of granddaddies of RPGs, kind of the JRPG, Japanese RPG as they come to be known. And then also, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, oh, there we go, A and A+, nice.
Short order, and you share the points amongst yourselves.
Yes,
I like that. Even the little guy looks like your wife's younger brother or something who had to come on, you know, just out of obligation. You know, I'm getting a kind of a free world or a sandbox type of feel from it. What is the game style, if you will?
Yeah, so it's got a very much sandbox element. You can run around and kind of do whatever, there's side missions, or you can just follow the main storyline. So right now, you know, I had to put to sleep that beautiful beast.
He's chilling out, he's resting.
And just with tranquilizers and tranquilizer swords. And now we are heading back to, you know, get our reward, which is obviously our vehicle.
Fixed vehicle.
Fixed and good to go back to our wedding. But I somehow think that we're going to have some more action on the way.
There might be a twist or two thrown in. Very quickly, best thing about this game?
Well, I mean, the graphics are just phenomenal, but the storyline, I mean, right now, even, I don't know what's happening. The giant hawk's about to grab me, like, it's all part of this gigantic world that you're in, and I think it's the immersion factor. The graphics obviously help that because it feels so like real to life.
Yeah.
But also just the fact that in previous RPGs it was a bit of a turn-based game. Now it's very much action-orientated. You can still do the turn-based thing, but if you're the kind of guy like me who just wants to hack and slash and jump around and do that,
gratification.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's got that slight, like, weird, otherworldly feel that is so synonymous with Final Fantasy as well.
Earth,
which is cool.
but not quite, if you know what I mean. It feels like this could totally be an alternate reality Earth, or like maybe 200 years from now, whatever. But
oh, and I love it. It also seems to have a bit of a sense of humour listening to the banter between the guys. Great pop culture, but I think above all else, a great game-playing experience.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we have to put you through this every week, man, that you've just got to go and do this.
Terrible.
Take one for the team. Mr. Gareth Woods, you aficionado, you awesome stuff. Hopefully this has inspired you, if you're a newcomer to the franchise, to go and explore what looks like an incredible realm. And fans of Final Fantasy, hopefully this ticks every box.
Thank you so much, Graham. I must say, personally, I'm a big fan of the Final Fantasy franchise. Absolutely amazing. Spent hours playing it as well. I think my best one so far was Final Fantasy X. But one lucky Expresso fan can stand the chance to win a copy of Final Fantasy 15. It's very easy. Simply go to our Facebook page and comment on the competition post telling us what is your ultimate gaming fantasy. It's as easy as that. Now, the competition closes at 8 a.m. this morning, and we're going to be announcing the winner shortly after that. Remember, T's and C's do apply, and you can find them on our website, expressoshow.com.